I have always just found an interest in dental assisting, so that's why I chose to go into the dental assisting program. I enjoy the instructors. The instructors are great. They make you laugh, but then they also really make you like get into what you're learning. Classes, some are online, then we take a lot of the exams here on campus. So it's a little bit of both, but they're, really interesting classes. Classes are most of the classes that we do here on campus are hands-on and a little bit of like lecture, but then most of our like quizzes and worksheets are online. If you like teeth, and sometimes if you like a little bit of like, gross stuff, that's probably bad to say, but you would find that the mouth is really interesting, and teeth are really interesting, and it can be gross, but it makes your day a little bit more interesting too. Oh, they're wonderful. I remember when I first got my tour here, the facility that they toured me for the dental assisting program, I was like just amazed that that's what they have back there. Like I didn't know that was back there. Oh, it's good. The quality of instruction here is great. The instructors, Shelly and Marie, are wonderful. They really get you into what you're talking about, and it's not just all lecture. Like we have a lot of discussions, which makes it a lot more interesting when you get into what you're talking about. The classes, there's 2 groups. There's a Wednesday and a Tuesday group. I'm in the Tuesday group, and we only have 8 students, so it's really, everyone gets to know each other, and it's really personal. The instructors always know how you're doing, and you always feel comfortable. It's not so big of a class that you feel nervous to go ask a question, or you don't get that one-on-one if you need it. I've made a lot of friends here, and I've gotten really close to the instructors, and so just those relationships that you make with different people who also have connections with other people, and then it makes you have like a more successful future. I actually have a job, so yes, very confident. It made me confident enough to start applying early. So I do have a job lined up in Lincoln. These classes definitely prepared me well enough that I actually have a job already lined up for when I'm done with this program. I could go on. I love everything about being a student here. The classes aren't too big. The classes are just the right size where everyone gets that one-on-one. It's convenient. Like I commute from Lexington every Tuesday, and so it's nice to not have to come here every day, but also still get everything that everyone else is getting at any other college. I have a 8-month-old daughter, and when we started talking about like baby teeth, there were just things that I didn't know to like start brushing their gums, and so I started right when I learned that day. I went home and started wiping out her gums, making sure I give her a head start on that oral health. I would say I did have an aha moment. It was more like I just didn't realize all the fields out there, that you're not just stuck in like a general dentist office. Like you can go into surgery, which is what I'm going to be doing once I graduate. It's going to be at an oral surgery center, which is like, so there's so many things that you can do. And I think that was just like, oh my gosh, like I didn't realize that. I didn't realize before I came to this program that there was a broad spectrum of what you can do. You can work with like children, you can do surgery. You're not just stuck in like just a general dentistry office, which is really awesome. I didn't realize that there are so many options in dental assisting. Like you can work with children in pediatrics, or you can do surgery at an oral surgery place. You're not just like in one, like you're not just, I don't know how to word that. I didn't realize coming into the dental assisting program that there was more than just the general dentistry aspect of it. You can go into like a specialty, like pediatrics or ortho or surgery. I chose CCC because the convenience of it with being a mom and traveling back and forth. It's online, but it's also, you still get that one-on-one and lecture and hands-on aspect of it. So that's why I chose CCC. Absolutely. I would definitely recommend this program to someone else. In fact, I have a friend coming here next fall to be in the dental assisting program. If you like teeth, you would enjoy the dental assisting program. If you've ever found like dentistry interesting, but you don't want to just be like in cleaning teeth. Like whereas the dental hygienist, you want to see more of more of surgery or more of kids, and dental assisting would be perfect.
I chose Central because I was able to attend classes and still take care of my responsibilities at home. The dental assisting program has always been really something that has been heartfelt to me. I believe that dental care is very important, and I think that we need to be able to teach our young children how to properly take care of their teeth. Being a student at CCC in Hastings is just awesome. There's so much camaraderie between the classmates and the instructors. They really want you to learn the information and they want you to succeed. Actually, the diversity of my class is anywhere from just out of high school to my age, which I am a grandma. So there is a wide range of diversity in ages, and everyone just works really well together, and it's been very enjoyable. Boy, that's a tough one. It's tough to have just one sentence, but I feel very welcomed, and I feel that I am gaining lifelong knowledge. I love the program because there's so much hands-on learning. I feel that for the most part, people learn better from having hands-on experience. The quality of instruction at Central Community College in Hastings is above expectations. Every instructor I have came in contact with truly cares about how they instruct, and they truly want you to learn the information. Actually, I feel that I'll be able to utilize more when we go out for clinicals starting in March, but up to now, I have been able to help instruct my grandkids on the proper brushing techniques. A memorable moment is when we all seem to get the concept at the same time, and it's like that aha moment. Everyone's just like, I get it. I absolutely would recommend the CCC dental assisting program to anyone that even has the slightest interest in dental care. I feel that any person that is wanting to get into any type of dental care or teaching young children to older adults would enjoy the dental assisting program here at CCC. I can't really think of anything. I can't impress enough how pleased I am with the instructors, and everyone truly wants you to learn, and they're more than willing to go out of their way to help you.
What I love most about the dental assisting program is that it's an accelerated program, and it's a good balance of lab and lecture. Once again, the accelerated program, I liked something that I could get in and walk away with like a tangible skill and get into the workforce, and I enjoy working with people. So, okay, what drew me to this program is that it's an accelerated program and I can get into the workforce quickly. It's been fun so far. I'm a non-traditional student. I'm a mother of 3, so coming here was kind of a shocker, but it's been great. I've met a lot of people, and it's a great sense of community here, so. This definitely works for me and my schedule. Right now it's just 1 day a week, so it's a balance of both. You do lab and lecture here, and then you have some online work to do from home. Okay, so the program starts out like the first semester, you go 1 day a week, and it's a full day, 8 to 3. Half of the day is lab, the other half is lecture, and then you go home and you have online work to do from there as well. And then the second half of the semester, it's 2 days a week, 8 to 3, both those days. You'll have online work to do from home, and then you do clinicals the later half of the semester as well. So then you'll not only get like the hands-on experience from the labs here, but you'll also get that experience out in the field too. My favorite part of the program so far is the lab aspect and working with my hands and different instruments. The quality of instruction here at CCC as far as the dental assisting program is great. Both the instructors not only went here as dental assistant students, but they've also had that real life experience in working in the field, so it makes it relatable. Probably the best decision that I've made so far was coming here at CCC and in this program. The most memorable is just learning the different restoration aspects so far, and then taking my children in for different procedures and actually fully understanding what is going on and what instruments are being used in the process and procedures. I would recommend the dental assisting program to anybody who enjoys working with people, anybody that wants to get out into the workforce quickly with a good tangible skill. The facilities here are better than I expected.
Well, I actually didn't know what I wanted to do going into college, and I always wanted to go to a university, but I kept looking at the prices, and dental assisting had always been on my mind, and so I came for a visit here, and I'm from a small town, so I really liked the size, and the people were very welcoming. And then I actually went and talked to Marie, and she just made me feel like I could do this, and so I really enjoyed it, so I'm really glad I picked it. Actually, my first semester, I started with generals that could go for dental assisting, and then second semester, I kind of had to pick, because if you do a 2-year program, it kind of has to be locked in, and so then I chose dental assisting. Yes, it was nice, and I would recommend anybody to at least come and start taking your gen eds and kind of get a feel for the campus, and then look at all your options. So when I came here, I kind of had the dental idea in my head that I wanted to do. And then after that first semester of taking gen eds, then it locked me in. I chose Central because it's away from home. I kind of wanted to get away, and just the size and all the people here are very friendly. I have made some of my best friends here, and even my relationships with the staff members and my instructors have been awesome. So. The classes are very small, obviously, but I love that because I feel really involved, and you get so much more connection with your professors, and they're all always, they want you to do well, and they want you to keep going. So, no, after my first visit here, it was such a pretty campus, and after walking around with Bob, I was not worried at all. I would say an orderly person, you have to be on top of it. You have to know what's coming next. So I guess it's every day it's something different. So it's not I don't know how to explain it. A job where you're going to go and it's just repetitive, working at a factory or something. Every day it's going to be different. And you do have to keep things well organized and clean, or else the dentist is not going to be successful. So I would recommend dental assisting at CCC because the facility is awesome, the instructors are fun and engaging and make you want to keep coming back every week. My favorite part about the program would probably be the labs and actually doing what you are going to be doing, practicing that. I do actually enjoy the presentations and the instruction, but it's always nice to just do what you came here to do. So a memorable moment in class would be probably with Marie's class. She's been here for over 40 years, and she just knows so much. And if you ask her a question, it'll be something about what she's done in the past, and she just has so much knowledge on it because she has experienced it, and she's been in this profession for so long that it's always it's something I'll remember. And so they're oh, Marie told us that. If you're doing something, it's just she's experienced it. So now, you know what I mean? Okay. So my experience at CCC has given me memories of a lifetime. Okay. The facilities here are so much more than what I expected. I was not expecting that. The dental facilities are up to date. They're what you would see in an office, and they like to give you a little bit of everything, what each dentist would prefer. And so I feel we are all going to be ready for whatever office we choose.
My name is Marie, M-A-R-I-E. Desmarais is D-E-S-M-A-R-A-I-S. Well, I teach in the dental assisting program at Central Community College. And the dental assisting program offers a student an option of earning a diploma or an Associate of Applied Science degree. The diploma can be completed in 1 year. Students are very employable at the end of that time. Some students choose to take a second year and earn a degree, which gives them a broader base of skills in the business area. In the dental assisting program, we teach our classes in a somewhat unique way. We call it blended instruction. A lot of the learning can be done online, so students can do that. We have students living in the dorm, wherever they are. On a weekly basis, they attend on-campus class. During the on-campus time, we're doing labs and some lecture discussion. It works really well for students who live at a distance. Their life doesn't let them move to Hastings to go to school. They can do a lot of their work at home, travel to the campus for the full day of labs, and then go back home and do their homework at home again. We have a student in the class this year who lives up by Norfolk, so that's a 3-hour drive away, and her life doesn't let her move here. So it's working really well for her.
And how many days a week is that?
In the fall semester, students spend 1 full day on campus. The rest of the time they're doing their online work. And in the spring semester, they spend 2 full days. We have a lot more labs in the spring. A student who's a dental assisting major would attend on-campus classes 1 full day a week in the fall for the dental assisting courses, 2 back-to-back full days in the spring semester. The rest of the work is online, and that lends itself very well to people who are unable to move here and live on campus. Dental assisting classes are taught in a combination of online and on-campus activities. In the fall semester, students are on campus 1 full day a week. The rest of the time they're doing online work. In the spring semester, 2 full days on campus, the rest online. Our graduates find jobs in dental offices. That can be a general dental office or a specialty office, say orthodontics. Lots of people go to the orthodontist to have their teeth straightened and make their smile pretty, and dental assistants work there in that office. A graduate might work in a surgery office or another specialty, or in a general dental office where we see a whole variety of procedures done in a day. Some of our graduates have gone maybe some other ways. We have 2 or maybe 3 now graduates who work for a dental insurance company. They're using their knowledge about dental treatment procedures to review insurance claims. I think they find that very interesting. There are opportunities in the world of dental equipment and supply sales that a person with an understanding of what an office needs, there's some employment opportunities in that direction. Or as my path took me as a dental educator. So there's quite a range of ways that a dental assisting education can be used. This program prepares students for a variety of employment options. Many graduates work in dental offices, either general practices or specialty practices. There could be opportunities in the insurance industry, reviewing dental insurance claims, opportunities in dental sales. Dental assistants understand very well the equipment and the instruments and the supplies that an office needs. I've been part of the dental assisting profession for 45 years now, and many of those years have been in teaching. I started out working full-time in a dental office. Absolutely loved the work I did. There's a big variety of the activities of a day in a dental office. As I look back, I realized something I like a lot about it was the combination of technical knowledge that you need, understanding the instruments, the materials, the procedures, and then combining that with the interaction with people. Different patients coming in all day long. Every day is different. Every day is enjoyable. I took a different path and ended up in education and have ended up enjoying that immensely. And now I have the opportunity to work with and know many people who have graduated and gone out and had long careers. If you don't put this on the tape, I will tell you 2 of the students that I taught have already retired, so you can see I've been here a long time. But many dental assistants, don't put that in there, many dental assistants stay in their jobs for 20 and 30 and more years, which really says to me they're finding it very satisfying and very rewarding. It's very satisfying to be part of a team helping patients with their dental health. I think a student might find a dental assisting career very interesting because it's a nice balance or blend of the need for technical skills and people skills, interacting with people. And that's a blend of that all day long. We need to know the instruments, the equipment, technology, and yet be very sensitive to the needs of a patient, many of whom are apprehensive when they come into the dental office. It's part of our job to make that visit as enjoyable as it can possibly be. I would say students choose Central Community College because of the location. It's near their home. It works well with students who need to commute. Hastings campus of Central Community is a nice blend of there is the opportunity to live in the dorm and have a very rich on-campus life, as well as classes. That's an important part. Students choose our program because it's accessible, it's available, and it can fit with the other demands of their schedule. Students choose Central because it's accessible, and our flexible scheduling can fit with the other demands of their life. We are very fortunate to have our classes in a facility that is state-of-the-art with equipment. Students have the opportunity to work with and handle the same things that they're going to be working with on the job. What students learn in their on-campus and online classes are all of the background information. They learn to identify instruments, mix materials. They learn the steps in all treatment procedures, as well as business office procedures. Then, during the last 7 weeks of the program, they spend time in dental offices, actually applying the knowledge and skill that they learned in class in a real-world setting. Then they're ready to graduate and go out and start their career. During the last 7 weeks of the program, students spend time in our partner dental offices where they work with dentists and assistants and apply the knowledge and skill they learned in class in a real-world setting. That prepares the student to put that finishing touch on everything they learned throughout the year. Now we're going to put it all together and be ready to go out and start a career. Many of the students have job offers before they graduate. Jobs are around. There are jobs to apply for. I've seen an interesting thing during my time as a dental assistant. When I was first an assistant, it was not unusual for dentists to have a smaller staff, 1 or 2 employees. That is very unusual now. Because procedures have gotten more complicated, there's just more to do all the time. Many dental offices now will have a much larger staff. So there's just exponentially more positions out there. There seems to always be a need for more dental assistants. My name is Marie Desmaris. I'm a certified dental assistant. I'm the program director of the dental assisting program at Central Community College.